Good afternoon, everyone. Welcome to the Armed Forces Community Covenant Signatory Panel. Welcome, everyone. Agenda item 1 is apologies for absence. Have you got any, Gareth?
Oh, yes. Sorry, Jay. I got quite a few from Hugh Williams, Neil Tomlin, Chris Morrell, Pat Dunmore, Beth Evans, John Hinkin, and Stephen Fry.
Thank you. Agenda item 2, disclosure of personal and prejudicial interest. Anybody? Agenda item 3, the minutes. I hope you've all read the minutes because you all look at me like you haven't. So if you've no objections to minutes. Agenda item 4 is Armed Forces Covenant Regional Project, but we haven't got an AFLO. So Karen Furlow Harris, is she here?
Not yet. No.
Right, we'll just put that in the back burner for a minute. Agenda item 5, update from MOD. Captain Hugh Williams is not here because he's overseas, but what he's written will be sent to everyone after this meeting. Agenda item 6, Swansea Bay University Health Board, Armed Forces.
Hi, Wendy. You got Andy Davis on the line.
Hi, Andy. I couldn't see your hand, sorry.
Oh, no problem. A brief update about the senior service. HMS Scott has been extended now until 2033, which is really good news. And hopefully there's been invites sent to yourself for the 31st of July for the affiliations day.
Okay, thank you. Didn't know, so next to you.
Okay. I'll send you. I'll send you a copy of that across because our thought is you should get one.
Okay.
In terms of the reserves, actively recruiting. It's been in the media over the weekend. It's from 2SL that we need to be recruiting more, both regular and also reserves. So a big push on that. So any events that we can be involved in, we'd like to do that. We did play a part in the Armed Forces Day in Newport, and hopefully we'll be doing the same again next year in Swansea. Brief of the Sea Cadets. Looking forward to your visit this evening, which should be really good. Hopefully the weather will be a bit nicer.
Yeah.
Again, recruiting for that has been quite successful with the open day and at the air show. And again, any events going on, we'd like to be alongside our fellow services as well, the Army cadets and also the RAF cadets as well, please. And that's it for me. Thank you.
Thank you, Andy. Yeah, I'm sure you will be involved in everything that's going to go on. And for HMS Scott, I think might be here because I've had an email back to say it's on the list, and unless something drastic happens, she won't be here. But my fingers are crossed tightly that she'll be in Nowa Bay next year for Armed Forces Day in the air show. Thank you, Andy. All right, I'll call her now. I'm going to go back to the Armed Forces Covenant Regional Project. Karen Furlow Harris. Hello.
Hello, can you hear me?
Yes, we can hear you.
Sorry, so just an update. So I'm here today for our Armed Forces Regional Officer. You may know that Bethan has moved on, has secured another role within the council. So I thought I'd come along today just to give you an update. So we've received a number of applications for the Armed Forces Regional Officer that covers Swansea, Bridgend and Meath Port Talbot. So we're currently in the process of shortlisting and hopefully interviewing very shortly.
Thank you. Thank you. Nothing else you got, no info for us or anything?
No other update. Yeah, just an update on the current recruitment process.
Thank you very much for attending. Thank you.
Okay.
Agenda item 7, supporting pupils with service family. I think it's Emma Reeves. Is she here?
I am here.
You are? Oh, I missed. Sorry, I missed one because I went back.
This is fine.
Sorry, you'll be next. Is it you, Victoria? Yeah, because Steve isn't here, or Chris. The hand, yeah, the red and the white hand.
There. Oh, I'm on.
Hello there, everybody. My name is Victoria Williams. I'm the clinical lead for Veterans NHS Wales, if you haven't met me before. Just to give you a quick update on what we're doing within our service. So I'm just covering Veterans NHS Wales, not the whole of Swansea Bay, although I was asked to send in a little update for them. So I'm assuming they're going to send it on to you.
Yeah, I've had it and I'll circulate it after the meeting.
Fab, great. So in the last 3 months, we have had 27 referred in, and of those, I've managed to assess 21 of them. So we're quite up to date with managing to maintain our people being seen within 3 weeks. So it means I'm busy. The very good news is we've just appointed another therapist, and they will be starting with us on the 3rd of October. His name is Sam Thompson. He's a mental health nurse by background and BABCP accredited. So he comes with lots of skills and knowledge, and we're really lucky. He's really into research as well. So that's fantastic. Also, I don't know if I told you last time, but I was part of writing a book chapter on EMDR for combat veterans. Well, that's now been published in an academic book. So none of you will ever see it, but I am a published author now. And the other thing to let you know is that we've been doing our standard operational policy, and I'm looking to get that ratified now. So we've got like the thing on how our service runs is all up to date. Oh, and the other thing, lastly but very much not least, we are very lucky to have Frankie, a master's student nurse, working with us at the moment. She's been a great addition. She's finishing her mental health nursing studies at Swansea University. So she's come to us for her final placement. And we're really lucky to have her because well, you know what, I'm going to let you introduce yourself.
Here we go. Fine.
Yeah.
Victoria, can you turn yours off?
So yes, I've been basically seeing people whilst they're waiting to go on therapy. So I've started to do a bit of a community mental health nursing role with clients whilst they're waiting to go on their therapy. But I'm currently in the reserves, very relatable, able to speak to people about the army, which is, I've noticed, makes a massive difference. But that's it from me, really. Thank you.
So the great thing about having Frankie is that we're not breaching, so people aren't having to wait extended periods of time to be seen, because she's taken them off the waiting list, doing a piece of work with them, and if they still need therapy, they can come back onto the waiting list again, and if not, we could discharge them. It just how they go, really. And so Frankie's going to be with us for up until about September.
Yes.
And then we've got Sam starting in October. So I couldn't have planned it better if I tried. And that's it from us.
Thank you. Well done, and well done, Frankie. Somebody the other day, a veteran, who said how wonderful you were. So you got them back to where they should be with all the hard work that you do. So that was nice to hear, and I knew you'd want to hear that.
Thank you. That's really kind to say.
Agenda item 8 is Veter Aid. Oh, she'd been on 7, wasn't she? Who was
No, you
there
told
for
me
7?
not to talk.
Oh,
You
I
don't want
don't
to
think I
talk
said
to me
don't
today,
talk.
Wendy. That's what it
Don't
is.
think I said right. You can talk, Emma. Yes.
There's not much from
You
me,
can
really.
talk now.
Can you hear me?
Yes.
No, it's not much from me, really. It's just a quick update from the notes that Millie's let us all know. The Welsh Government Education Directorate have funded the full SSE Country Team for the next academic year. So that means Yasmin will be coming back in September, but I will not be leaving. I will be continuing in the role until the end of the academic year, which is good. Me and Joe Wolf attended the air show on the 1st of July, which was a brilliant day. Lots of people coming in and having information about what SSE Country do. Captain Hugh did actually tell us we need to go bigger and better with our advertising and everything next year. So we'll be looking into that, ready for that. And that's basically it. Just getting more schools to do their Armed Forces Friendly School status and continuing the work and support that we do.
Thank you, Emma. That's great news. Right, we can go on to agenda item 8 now. Secretary. Tony?
Hi, can everyone hear me there?
Yes, yeah.
Oh, my apologies, I've got some really bad sound issues. So if I just quickly go through, V8 is an organisation awaiting its charitable status as a disaster food aid charity. It's guided by 4 pillars: rapid response, local empowerment, collaboration, and constant improvement. Our approach ensures a compassionate and effective and adaptable response to a humanitarian crisis. Within the UK and Europe, we utilise towed and pop-up units, kitchens, to provide nourishment to both victims and responders. In locations further afield, we immediately deploy small teams to assess the situation and work in coordination with local authorities, volunteers, food suppliers and equipment providers. Together we establish small and large kitchens capable of providing thousands of hot meals and local dishes, and also food parcels based on the specific needs of the affected communities. Whilst waiting our charitable status, we're assessing in the coming days. We're working with a charity called Pickups for Peace, taking vehicles and supplies to Lviv in Ukraine. On return, we're also commencing another joint operation to further help 2 charities based in Kharkiv who have reached out to us. We'll be looking to procure 3 old used pickup vehicles, funds and supplies from the South Wales region, and join Pickups for Peace for its September-October convoy, and taking some of the supplies to Kharkiv before dropping 2 of the vehicles off at the drop-off point in Lviv. More details can be found on the website www.vaid.org.uk. I will send this on to you, but I do apologise. I cannot hear a thing. I hope I'm coming through okay.
Yeah, we could hear you. It was a little bit muffled on times, but I think we got the gist of the good work you're doing. Has anybody got any questions for Tony? No? No hands up? No. 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 Thank you, Tony. If you could send that on to Gareth, please. Agenda item 9, update from panel members. Start. Any update? Phil?
Round everyone, good afternoon. Phil from SOFIT. I've actually got quite a big update, so please bear with and listen carefully. So just May gone, we were involved with the military child month, and we put on supported an event that was organised by Emma and her team and Captain Hugh Williams, which was a great success and a good day for service children that attended. Off the back of that, we're also delivering mental health programmes to primary schools and comprehensive schools for service children. The team were in Pontleu Primary School this morning, and the feedback has been, again, very, very positive. And it's also highlighted the need to me how much support service children actually need. They go through a lot of disruption and they're often overlooked. And I'd just like to put a big thank you into Emma and her team again, who have helped facilitate this. It's been a hard programme to get on the ground, but like I say, it's been well received by, most importantly, the children, but also the schools. And hopefully next year we will look to roll out to further schools in the local area and beyond. So that's good. The other big one is I've been working with Swansea University on doing some research for veterans, specifically for veterans with the benefits of cold water therapy. So over the last 6 months, we've conducted a critical review on the data, and it has highlighted the need for the research. So we will be going ahead with that. So what we will need is volunteers, obviously veterans, and also possibly support with funding. If any organisations want to come on board and support the project, the exciting stuff, and this is where the university, I don't know if Louisa is on the call, but they're really excited because that research that we did, that review has highlighted that this possibly will be world leading research. It's not been done before. So the spotlight will be on the university, the spotlight will be on local veterans and the area. So if you want to get on board and help out with some potential funding, that would be very, very good. What else we got? So our cold water dipping group and surfing group in connection with Veterans RV, that's still ongoing every Sunday. We've got more and more veterans turning up and getting in the water. Obviously, summer at the moment, so it's more sort of tailored around water sports, paddleboarding, surfing. So again, thank you to the council for supporting the group with that, with some kit and equipment. And lastly, it was actually a pleasure to be invited to the signing of the covenant again with Swansea University. I know it's been a long process for them getting through it, and it's been good to support them. And it's really, really important that big organisations, local organisations, commit to the covenant and want to be part of the armed forces community. So thank you there, and that's it.
Thanks, Phil. Ross? Right.
Thank you, Wendy. Just a small update from us. Just like to introduce Chris Kelshaw. He's our latest
Hi,
director at the Garrison Farm CIC. And from the other side of life, just as an update, we hopefully be bringing some products to market over the next couple of months with our site down in Carmarthen. Hopefully you can all support that when you see those products coming to market. That's it. Thank you, Wendy.
Thank you, Ross. Would anybody on screen like to give an update? If you haven't. The hand up. Who is it? David?
Good afternoon, Chair. Hope you are well.
Yes, thank you.
Just a brief thank you from me, please, if I could, to everyone present who was able to support the air show this year. It was an absolutely fantastic weekend, and we very much couldn't do it without everybody's continued support. So from Cultural Services and myself, a personal big thank you.
Thank you, David. Thank you. Anybody else? You, Spencer?
Yeah, on top of the air show, thank everybody who turned up and manned their stalls at our Covenant tent. It was a great success this year. We had lots of things to give out and lots of people attending. And you can't underestimate how far people come to attend this event. I had a few veterans from London and the southeast, and one from Norwich, who were saying, "Oh, it's such a shame they don't have a Covenant in London." And I was saying, well, I think you find you do. But I think only recently they started to sign up in England. So it was very interesting to hear that a lot of veterans were unaware that it's available all across the country. But it's a tremendous event, and I think it fetches a lot of people here. And I think it was a very interesting experience to speak to a lot of people from all over the country and find their perspective on the armed forces and services for veterans.
No, that's
so thanks
good.
to everyone who attended our tent.
That's good to hear, because everybody should, sign a local covenant, wherever it is, like signing ours. And for veterans need that kind of stability within a covenant, that we're all on the same page helping them. So yeah, bigger and better next year, then, Spencer.
Well,
Better get more
but
staff.
thanks to DPD and his team as well.
Yeah.
They were all very helpful in setting things up as well.
Yeah, oh yeah, couldn't do it without the team,
No,
could we?
no.
No one else? Sorry about my tiredness. I'm missing well, I didn't miss them, but I didn't go back to them. I am very, very tired. So thank you all for attending, and hopefully we can see more in the room next time. But it'll be winter then. You'll have the excuse, will it be this autumn, that you don't want to come out in the autumn. So hopefully we can see more people in here, because it is far better when we're all face to face. So take care, whatever you're doing, and see you next time. Thank you. Bye.
Thank you.